Am I the a-hole for finally telling my neighbor to stop calling the cops on kids just for playing outside? So, I 32F have lived in my neighborhood for a few years now. It's a nice quiet area. Well, quiet until the kids go outside to play, which, you know, is just what kids do. My own sons and a bunch of other kids from the street love riding their bikes, playing tag, kicking a soccer ball around, whatever. Just normal kid stuff. But my neighbor, let's just call her Karen because, well, you'll see, hates it. She's called the cops on them 4 times in the past couple months because they're too loud. And we're not talking like screaming at the top of their lungs at midnight. This is just kids laughing, talking, playing like kids have done forever. It's not a retirement community. It's just a normal suburban street. Anyway, last night was the final straw. The kids were outside riding bikes, and yeah, they were laughing and kicking the ball, but that's it. Next thing I know, a cop car rolls up again, and I just knew it was her. Sure enough, I see her peeking through her damn blinds. So, I walk up to the officer and straight up ask, "What's the problem this time?" He kind of sighs and says they got another noise complaint, and I just lost it. I turned to Karen, who had finally come outside, all smug like she was doing the neighborhood some big favor, and I told her probably louder than necessary that she needs to stop wasting police time just because she doesn't like the sound of kids being happy. I said something like, "If the sound of kids playing outside bothers you this much, maybe the problem is you, not them." She immediately starts yelling back about how she has a right to peace and quiet, and how not everyone wants to hear a bunch of kids screaming all day. I shot back with, "Well, not everyone wants a miserable neighbor who calls the cops over some damn laughter." At that point, she storms back inside, slams her door, and now she's apparently telling people she feels unsafe because I verbally attacked her. A couple neighbors told me I should have handled it differently, but most are on my side, saying someone needed to put her in her place. So, am I the a-hole for snapping at her, or should I have just ignored it and let her keep pulling this nonsense?
Here are the top comments, plus Opie's reply.
Not the a-hole. Next time tell the cop you feel harassed and unsafe with the constant false reports. In some places, this is actually a misdemeanor for false reports, misuse of emergency resources.
OP replied,
I just hope this will have some consequences for wasting the police's time.
Not the a-hole. They are kids playing outside, of course they make noise, and that is absolute okay, better playing outside than sitting home playing video games. She is the a-hole.
OP replied,
You are absolute right. They never do anything crazy. They are kids playing outside and making some noise. That's what kids do. I just don't understand here why she is doing that. She is also just wasting everyone's time, as the police never does anything to the kids. They just come and leave. They don't even get out of the car anymore.